This is my project number 1 for CS50 for web Wikipedia page. Starting with the entry page, visiting address wiki/title, where title is the title of an encyclopedia entry. This should render a page that displays the content of that encyclopedia entry. The view should get the content of the encyclopedia entry by calling the appropriate util function. If an entry is requested that does not exist, the user should be presented with an error page indicating that the requested page was not found. Let's try this and type something random. It shows the error page, rendering the error message that the page with this required title was not found. If the entry does exist, the user should be presented with a page that displays the content of the entry. So let's try, for example, Python. There it is. The title of the page should include the name of the entry. Then index page. Update index.html such that instead of merely listing the names of all pages in the encyclopedia, let's go back home. So this is the index page. It lists all the pages in the encyclopedia, and the user can also click on an entry name. Those are all links to be taken directly to that entry page. Search. Allow user to type a query into search box in the sidebar to search for an encyclopedia entry. Let's try for script, for example, and it lists the results. If the query matches the name of the encyclopedia entry, the user should be redirected to that entry page. So let's search for something more specific, JavaScript, and it redirects me to that entry page. If the query does not match the name of an encyclopedia entry, the user should instead be taken to a search results page that displays a list of all encyclopedia entries that have a query as a substring, which I showed previously. For example, if the search query were YTO, then Python should appear in the search results. YTO. There. Clicking on any of the entry names on the search results page should take the user to that entries page. Then let's go back to that script example for the partial, and for example, xmastrip. It all works. Back home. New page. Clicking create a new page in the sidebar should take the user to a page where they can create a new encyclopedia entry. Let's try this. Create a new page, give it a title, new entry. This is a new entry. Let's apply some Markdown styling. New. And for example, let's render a list. And save changes. So the user should be able to enter a title for the page, and in text array should be able to enter the Markdown content of the page. Users should be able to click a button to save their new page. And when the page is saved, if an encyclopedia entry already exists with the provided title, the user should be presented with an error message. Otherwise, the encyclopedia entry should be saved to disk, and the user should be taken to the new entries page. So here I showed you where it's saved. Let's go back and try it again. The new entry was there. New entry. I click save. New. And it already exists, so it shows me the error message that it does exist. Yep. So let's go back. Edit page. On each entry page, the user should be able to click a link to be taken to a page where the user can edit the entry's Markdown content in the text area. Let's go back here. So it displays me this. I want to edit. It shows a list of, for example, I will edit whatever was here, and I will add one more item on the list. Save changes, and it shows the updated content of the page. So, as you saw previously, the text area should be pre-populated with the existing Markdown content. User should be able to click a button to save the changes made to the entry, and once the entry is saved, the user should be redirected back to that entries page, which I showed you. Let's go back home. Random page. Clicking random page in the sidebar should take the user to a random encyclopedia entry. Yep. And a new one. And another one. So what you can see also is another requirement is Markdown to HTML conversion. On each entries page, any Markdown content in the entry file should be converted to HTML before being displayed to the user. Let's quickly check if it is actually displayed. This is H1, this is a paragraph, this is an anchor tag, so it is, as you can see, it is converted to HTML. And I used Python Markdown 2 package for this.